It looks like a series of rumors from a particular source have all of a sudden gained a lot more credibility. These rumors were telling us about the date for a Tears of the Kingdom Direct, along with some significant gameplay details about the game itself as well. So what are these rumors? Why are they more credible? That's what we're talking about today.
Hey, listen!
Welcome everyone, this is Andre's Restart, and we have some big rumors to talk about today, but please take them with a grain of salt because until it's officially confirmed, you never really know. Going beyond that, I would like to point out that we have this goal to hit 25,000 subscribers by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out on May 12th, so if you enjoy my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because then we might just make it. So these rumors are coming from a single source. They've been discussed in waves from Mike Odyssey. He has a source, and I will be linking some of his videos that he's kept public in the description below. And these were already reported on a while back, but because of the gameplay demonstration from Tears of the Kingdom, we're seeing some of these rumors now getting confirmed. So the big stuff that's already been confirmed that are giving the rest of these rumors more credence is now we know that there is this fuse ability in Tears of the Kingdom from the recent demonstration, and one part that was discussed within the rumor is that you would use eyeballs to attach to your arrow and use as a homing ability. Now this rumor came out after the February Direct, so we already saw that there was a homing ability with the arrow, but what this rumor tells us is that it is related to attaching an eyeball, an animal part, which seems like a really weird way to handle things. But now we know that this is 100% the case. You can attach a Keese eyeball, and the eyeball allows you to track a target. So this rumor told us about that, not to mention the art book leak happened after this rumor came out, in case those of you wondering if the art book leak is in any way related to that. But the rumor also talks about just customization options as a whole for arrows. So basically, we got a huge hint about the fusibility related to the arrows with this rumor. So it suggests that everything else about this rumor and the source itself might be pretty believable. The rumor also talked about the upgrades for the different rune abilities, and it described basically how Ascend, Recall, and Ultra Hand are replacements for the runes. It didn't bring up Fuse specifically, but considering we were just talking about the arrow, it seemed like this source had a pretty good understanding of the gameplay demonstration we just got this week. So let's talk about a few of the other rumors here, and then we'll get to the direct information as well. So this rumor talked about there being elemental variants of the Gleeoks. So we saw the three-headed Hydra or dragon in the most recent trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and it had fiery heads. We believe this is a modern version of the Gleeok, but apparently there will be other elemental versions, which seems pretty logical to think because a normal Gleeok didn't have flaming heads, so if there are flaming heads, maybe there are other elements like we've seen throughout Breath of the Wild. So there could be a Thunder Gleeok, a Dark Malice Gleeok, an Ice Gleeok. These are possibilities. Continuing on, it looks like the tech labs that we saw from Pura and such won't be using the blue flame anymore. They've come up with some other type of technology. The green spirals that we've seen all throughout apparently have some sort of teleportation ability. This might be the new way to fast travel. I wouldn't be surprised if these are also the shrine replacements, and like the shrines, they function as fast travel points. In terms of story, we're being told that some time has transpired. Now, how much exactly, that's not made entirely clear. My opinion is that it's at least been a few months, maybe it's been a couple years, but Link and Zelda look mostly the same, so I still think they're relatively young adults. Physically at least, because we know they've been around for over 100 years. The rumor also talks about enemy horns being craftable, which, considering what we know now, that they're probably likely fusible. They look like appendages that we can add to our weapons, so that makes pretty good sense. And another big rumor here is that many of the shrines are going to be in the sky, or the equivalent to the shrines, and they're going to feel very dungeon-like, with bosses at the end, and apparently the big golem boss we saw with the blocks in the recent trailer is one of those bosses. My personal take is that information on both shrines and major dungeons could be getting conflated here. I believe there will be shrine replacements, and perhaps a lot of them will be taking place over the overworld or in the Sky Islands on the outside. There actually will be environmental puzzles. But then I also believe there will be more larger scale dungeons that may have a theme to it, perhaps fire, water, ice, something like that, perhaps even something a little bit more sophisticated, and a unique boss fight at the end. That's my take, but we'll see what happens once the game actually comes out. But now on to the date of the Tears of the Kingdom Direct. So we got a rumor a little while back. It was a separate reporting, but it's from the same source, that told us that the date for a Tears of the Kingdom specific Direct will be coming on April 12th, which is a Wednesday, a week after the Mario movie. So as of this recording, we're about 2 weeks away from a Tears of the Kingdom Direct that will be about a month out from the release of the game, which, if you ask me, makes sense because we've seen other game-specific Directs come out a month beforehand. Waiting a week after the Mario movie makes sense, and it's enough time after the most recent gameplay demonstration that I feel like it'll be fitting in terms of their promotional cycle. Now, some people are doubting that we'll get any more information about Tears of the Kingdom, but my opinion, based off what we got from the gameplay demonstration, I feel like it really sold the fact that we still know very little about this game, and there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions about the game. Yes, we know about the abilities, but what are the abilities meant to be used for? Where are we going? What are we trying to acquire? How do we get to the end of the game? What are the story circumstances here? There's still a lot to learn, and plenty of material for a Tears of the Kingdom Direct, so I think it's likely we are still getting one. Not to mention, Aonuma at the end does say that's all we have for now, or for today. I'm paraphrasing here, the implication being that there will be more details coming at a later date. And also let me point out that regardless of what Nintendo does, there will be reviews coming out for this game, and previews even before that, before this game comes out. So what will Nintendo prefer to do? Have other gaming sites talk about this game, or would they prefer to have a Direct and tell us directly what this game is about, as opposed to waiting on just some random media outlets giving their own personal take on the game that may be somewhat of a misinterpretation or just not in line with how they view the game? I think we're probably still getting a Direct, and this rumor has become a little bit more credible now, considering that the source has told us about some details that have since been revealed as of the gameplay demonstration we got this week. But what do you guys make of this information? Do you believe the rumors? Do you think they're more credible now? Are you still doubtful? Let me know in the comments below. This is Andres Restart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.